right, White Sox fans, we got some news today. Garrett Crochet done for the year. Tommy John surgery. This is devastating. It's a huge blow. The big left-hander. He had a wonderful year last year. 2.82 ERA and 54 appearances, and he was going to have a chance to get some starts this year. Work him into the starting rotation, nice and easy. But he won't be doing it this year. Thankfully, when you get Tommy John surgery, that pretty much makes you even better than you were most of the time. That's how it goes. So it sucks for him, his family, and friends. Sucks for his teammates. We're going to miss him severely. The White Sox are World Series or bust. And not having this guy, it does not make you a better team. So the White Sox will suffer. To what degree? We're going to find out. But they are not a better bullpen without him for a fact. They have around $4 million left to spend. They also can trade. In my opinion, you got to find somebody who's pretty good, as good as you can have at that price point. But you got to help the bullpen now. AJ Pollack coming to be our right fielder. They trade Craig Kimbrell for him. Wonderful trade. I'm sure Craig Kimbrell, being a closer only in the National League, I'm sure he'll do great. AJ Pollack, just a professional player, coming to play right field. Last year, batted 282, 21 homers. He's 34, but he's in shape, so he's coming in to play right field. That is an upgrade. Tony La Russa, he made a comment that you're not a White Sox fan if you're complaining about them needing a right fielder. He only said this because, just like anyone else, the players, the coaches, they understand their team. They know they needed a right field upgrade. They know they need pitching help. But he can't come out and say, my right field sucks. He can't say that. So he's supposed to defend his guys. And that's what he did. So I don't have a problem with what Tony La Russa said. I understand where it's coming from. It's no problem. People are just too sensitive. He can't say my right fielders suck. He has to defend his guys. But thankfully, AJ Pollock's going to play right field. And believe me, Tony La Russa is happy. The coaches, the players, the team is happy. Believe me, AJ Pollock is a bona fide upgrade at right field for a fact, not an opinion. Absolute fact. So now we look at the depth chart. Look at starting pitching. Dallas Keuchel, he was finished last year. He's already finished this year. Dallas Keuchel is not even pitching batting practice. When he pitches, you're going to have the other team tripping over themselves trying to get to the plate. This is going to be sad. The fact the White Sox are even entertaining that he has a chance of being a pitcher for them is beyond my I can't even comprehend it. Why did they give up on Carlos Rodon? Is Carlos Rodon better than Dallas Keuchel? Of course he is. Why didn't they re-sign him? Was it a lot of money? No. Why didn't they re-sign him? I don't know. Is he not better than Dallas Keuchel? So that's a mystery that I'll never understand. But I'm telling you right now, if you're Dallas Keuchel, you literally have nothing to lose. You have no stuff anymore. No, you have nothing to offer on the mound. If I was him in this position with nothing to lose, I would be taking some chemical enhancements to make myself as good as I can make myself. There would be nothing I wouldn't do. I would put anything on my body to help me be better. As of right now, though, Dallas Keuchel, you're counting on him to be one of your starting five. Ridiculous. It's not going to happen. He's terrible. He's horrible. So that's a problem. Lucas Giolito, him and the Sox got into it over a few 100,000. Are you serious? No, 50,000, I think. Insane. Why? Why? I'll tell you what. The Sox don't believe Lucas Giolito is an ace. They don't believe he's an ace. But guess what? Lucas can prove this year if he's a ace, if he's a bona fide top two starters in baseball. He has another year to prove it, and then hopefully he can, and hopefully he gets paid. So Lance Lynn, he'll eat up innings, but in the playoffs, if you play Houston Astros, best fastball hitting team in baseball. Lance Lynn only throws fastballs. If they have to play the Astros in the playoffs again, Lance Lynn will be useless. You understand me? Lance Lynn will be absolutely useless if they have to go against the Astros in the playoffs. Dylan Cease. We need him desperately. We need him to step up, and we need to see as good as he could possibly be. He needs to be a star this year. Maybe he can rise up and be the number one. Dylan Cease needs to be huge. If we really want to win the World Series, Dylan Cease has to be huge. Michael Kopech. It's 50-50 on this guy. Sometimes he has the stuff, but sometimes the results aren't there. We don't know what Michael Kopech's going to be. He could be, in the end, he could be a bullpen guy. Nothing special, just a bullpen guy. Or he could be something special. We're going to find out. But Michael Kopech needs to step up or step down this year. Show us what you're going to be. Are you going to be a star in the rotation? Or are you not? You got to go back to the bullpen and just eat up a few innings here and there. We need to know. But Michael Kopech, he needs to show us what he's going to be. So right now, looking at the starting rotation, you remove Carlos Rodon, you basically put in Michael Kopech. Is this rotation better than the one they had last year? Well, if Cease is better, if Kopech is better, that's good. But you still have Dallas Keuchel, so that's terrible. Now you put Carlos Rodon in this rotation. So Lucas, Carlos, Lance, Dylan, Michael. Dallas Keuchel can eat up innings in the blowouts, situations like that. Now that's a lot better starting five, isn't it? Why didn't the White Sox do it? I'll never know. I'll never understand. It makes no sense to me. All right, we go to the bullpen. Garrett Crochet, he's out of here. Huge loss. You got Liam, you got Aaron, you got Joe. You got Ronaldo Lopez. And then you also have Vince, who they signed. I'll tell you how bad it is. This is how bad it is for the starting rotation. You're going to throw Dallas Keuchel out there. He'll have a 20 ERA. And then this is how sad it is. You're going to replace him with Vince what's his name? Vince Valquez, whatever. I'm sorry about your last name. But Double V is going to come in and have a 15 ERA. So that's what you got going for you. Like I said, the fifth spot in the rotation will be the most unproductive, awful for fifth starter in Major League Baseball. That is a real possibility. The fifth starter for the Sox will have the highest ERA in all of baseball because you let Carlos Rodon go to the Giants. Why you didn't sign him, no one will ever know. But Dallas Keuchel and then you put in Vince, hopeless. There's no hope. Garrett Crochet, maybe he goes to the fifth starter sometimes, but he's out of here. Not going to happen. Ronaldo Lopez used to be a starter. Maybe he goes into the fifth spot. He's probably going to have to because Dallas sucks. Vince sucks. So Ronaldo Lopez could be going to the fifth starter position. No, we'll see. Catcher, we need Grandal to be healthy. That's a common theme with the White Sox. Abreu, stay healthy. He's very productive. We love it. Second base, Josh Harrison. I like Josh Harrison, but I don't know. We could have done better at second base, in my opinion. But second base, I'm just, it's whatever. Um, and then third base, Johan Moncada. He gets a lot of hate, but it's only because you look at Johan, you look at him, and you think to yourself, he should be a superstar. But he's not. He needs to be a star. I mean, he had 1 year where he showed us he could be a star, but that's it. So if Johan can be a star, if he could put it all together and have a complete year, that would really help this team. It would be amazing. Tim Anderson suspended for the first 2 games of the year for bumping an umpire last year. Ridiculous. He's a star shortstop. No worries. Left field, Eloy Jimenez. He has a great time playing baseball. A great time. I wonder about his work ethic, though. I wonder how does he prepare for the season. I got to be honest with you. Looking at him, I don't think he really prepares for baseball. I don't think he really trains his body. I don't think he's too dedicated. He seems like he's having a great time. Seems like a very fun guy, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned he's not going to stay healthy. I'm concerned his body. He's not taking care of his body the best way. And I'm not saying he needs to have a 6 pack, but I am saying he does need to be in better shape. There's no doubt about that. So I'm concerned. Eloy needs to stay healthy, and he needs to be an all-star. Period. Andrew Vaughn. We keep hearing he's a tremendous hitter. We keep hearing he's going to be a star. Well, guess what? Now's the best time to do it. I hope Andrew Vaughn is a star that people think he is, and I hope he has that kind of year because we're going to need it. Luis Robert. He's got to stay healthy. He's got to stay healthy, and he's got to produce in a big way. He's got to be an all-star. We have the potential. There's a lot of hope with this team. I mean, tremendous hope. And then in right field, we got A.J. Pollack. That's a huge upgrade at right field. He'll be starting, no doubt about it. So Gavin Sheets and Andrew Vaughn would have been playing right field, but now they'll be maybe, Andrew Vaughn probably would DH a lot, and then Gavin Sheets. And then when AJ needs a break, they can take over for that. So yeah, Gavin Sheets, a young player. Let's see what he can do. Time to show us something. We'll have Eloy, Gavin, and Jose Abreu, and also Andrew Vaughn, designated hitting. So yeah, Adam Engel, he can't stay healthy. He just can't. He never can stay healthy. So you can't count on him. Lori Garcia, now he's in the perfect position. Coming off the bench. Mr. Utility. You can put him anywhere. You can put him at shortstop, second base. You can put him in the outfield. Now he is in the best position he could be. I didn't want to see Garcia as a starter, and now he's not. Now he's going to be coming off the bench, relieving people. So very, very versatile player, and he's in his best spot. Now, if you're a White Sox fan, the dream is the team is healthy. Garrett, Garrett Crochet is going to miss the year, so that sucks really bad. But you're hoping Andrew Vaughn, Luis Robert, and Eloy Jimenez, Tim Anderson, Jose Abreu, and Johan Moncada. You're hoping that, and Yasmani Grandal, you're hoping they're all stars. Now here's the insane thing. Here's what is absolutely insane. It's no exaggeration that this year coming up, Grandal literally could be an all-star. I mean, that's not crazy, right? Jose Abreu could be an all-star. Johan Moncada, if he can just put it together, he could be an all-star. Tim Anderson all-star, that's easy. Eloy Jimenez, if he can put it together, he literally could be an all-star. We all think he could be. We hope he is. It could happen. Andrew Vaughn, he might not get enough at bats, but if he's producing like we hope he is, he could be an all-star threat this year. Luis Robert, if he stays healthy and puts it all together, he could be an all-star. AJ Pollack, surrounded by all this talent, he's a good player. He could be an all-star. I mean, this is no far stretch. So, as a White Sox fan, you got to be happier today on one hand, but as far as the other hand, you got to be kind of sad. So, I would say the starting rotation, it needs help desperately. The bullpen, because Garrett Crochet is out of here, the bullpen needs help, but the starting pitching needs more help. Right now, today, the number one priority is to solve the fifth starter, because I promise you, Dallas Keuchel sucks. I promise you that. So you have no fifth starter, and if you think Vince is going to solve that problem, you're crazy. This guy sucks too. So forget about that. Now you're going to Ronaldo Lopez. I'm sorry. I said before last year, I have a video where I said Ronaldo Lopez would be better in the bullpen. That would be his best position. So I don't think Ronaldo Lopez can go to the starter role and be successful. I think he always belonged in the bullpen, and that's just the way it is. So he's not going to be the answer. But I would love for him to prove me wrong. If he could be the fifth starter and be way better than Dallas Keuchel and Vince, I'm all for it. Prove me wrong. But I believe he's best in the bullpen. So you have no fifth starter, and you're losing a huge player in the bullpen. That's not good. So what are you going to do, White Sox? You got to do something. Now, as far as the offense, hey, there's not a lot of there is not a lot of better catchers than Grandal. You're not going to do a lot better than Abreu. You're not going to do a whole lot better than Moncada. You're not going to do better than Tim Anderson. You can do better than Eloy, and we hope that's not the case this year. You can do better than Luis Robert, but hopefully that's not the case this year. You can do better than Andrew Vaughn, but hopefully, once again, that's not the case this year. You can't do much better than AJ Pollack. And so, as far as your bench, you're not doing better coming off your bench than Garcia. And then if Adam Engel can stay healthy, my gosh, he just can't. That's pretty good too coming off your bench. So I would say that Leury Garcia and Adam Engel, they would be two of your better players coming off your bench. And if Gavin Sheets can produce anything, if he can be somebody, they have a lot of hope in him, then that's a nice player coming off your bench also. So second base, there's just no chance. There's no chance Josh Harrison is going to be an all-star. There's no chance that he's going to be special. I'm just it's not going to happen. But can he be better than Lori Garcia? I hope so. But I'm happy to have him though. I'm happy. Um, I am sad though a little bit. I'm a little sad. I was a fan of Billy. We're not gonna have Billy on the team this year. He came in, had some good moments. He was good with the team. Um, gonna miss him. But no, you got to move on. So anyway, that's the situation. That's the roster. No fifth starter. The bullpen is crippled by losing Garrett Crochet. He was that good. I mean that's a stud, and you're losing him for a whole year. Other than that, offense good to go. So yeah, if the White Sox don't win the World Series, um, you're gonna ask the question why it wasn't Carlos Rodon resigned. He obviously is better than Dallas Keuchel. You're gonna ask that question, and then you're gonna want to ask yourself when Garrett Crochet was lost for the year, why didn't you do something about that? Try to get someone competent to come in. And other than that, you need the health of all these guys. So you got pretty decent talent coming off the bench though with Lori Garcia, Adam Engel, and hopefully Gavin Sheets and even Andrew Vaughn. So yeah, there's your White Sox. It's not over yet though. It's not over. They got the right field solved. Now it's time to get the fifth starter solved. All right, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think?